And do you remember the time when we were taking sculpture class with Dondel and we were supposed to do bust, right?
Yeah. Well,
I
you.
loved your bust because you never really let it grow into flesh.
Yeah.
You left it at the skeleton level and then you paint on it like exactly
Yeah.
what you do now and that
Yeah.
and the moment that you present the moment that you present Picasso
Okay. You should speak
as
up.
a like that's fucking fantastic. So
Yeah.
um, I love how brave you are. Uh, you're fucking stubborn, you know.
Yeah.
Lose yourself a little bit long.
Well, I flunked. I got like a fucking 55% on that project, so it sucked.
Which one? Which one is it?
The one you're talking about. She fucking
This guy?
flunked me. She gave me a D.
No,
Yeah.
don't did that. Good. You know why?
Because
It was colorful.
no.
We were
She
supposed to be
she gave me
sculpture.
that
You-
mark. She gave me that mark because it was a sculpture project, and I put paint on it.
Exactly. Good.
I broke
She's
the
right.
I broke
You
the
beat the
rules.
rules,
I
yeah.
broke the rules by painting the sculpture.
That's right.
Yeah.
But what a fucking
Fuck
nice
that.
way of breaking the rules.
Well,
It was
yeah.
colorful, man. You remember, like
I enjoyed it.
was for me.
I
it was,
painted.
It
I
was
had like
Picasso's work,
this
man.
big like bulging red eye and a spade on the head, like a fully painted spade, like it was a
It
fucking
was fucking unique work. Yeah.
tattoo or whatever. And yeah, I got flunked.
But
He hasn't shut up about it, and this was like fucking 16 years ago.
that's true. And then you know what? We have to present an artist to the class. You know, you choose an artist and you know you talk about his work and his influences and stuff. And he picks Picasso. And for me, like really, like there's similarities how he painted the skull, and he chose Picasso, and I think it's about Picasso's like that great fantastic drawing of like you don't know where you are kind of thing. You know, like
Yeah.
it's about a table or it looks something.
Blow your load concept.
Blow. Oh yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. You know what is
Pretty much.
fantastic
Just
about him though?
Put it all over the walls.
Like, this guy is a fantastic. Have you seen some of the figurative works he did?
Who?
Picasso, the figurative time.
Well,
Oh man, I went to the Met. Huh?
we live in Ottawa,
you-
dude.
Excuse me.
You see.
You went to New York. You went to New
You
York.
see as much as you can get in this town.
Adam Davidson,
What?
can you see me?
Yes.
Am I a handsome guy?
No, you're ugly as fuck.
All right. Okay, can I continue with this, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was okay. Yeah, at the Met. Okay. The Met, the museum of Metropolitan
me.
Art. Okay.
Yeah.
That's our difference. I went to the Met. You went to MoMA, right? We went to Museum of
Momo
Art.
was great.
MoMA
I was
good,
lost.
yeah.
I saw Monet's pieces, and it was fucked up. Like, it was literally like a 30-foot painting of like mundane, just fucking paint. And it was one of the greatest paintings of the 18th century. Like, that's just fucking crazy.
Blotched it.
Yeah. Well, and he was also blind. He had lead poisoning from the paint that he was using. He had lead
Really?
poisoning, so his eyesight was like gone when he was painting those pieces. He's sitting there like painting, and when you have lead poisoning and your eyes go, you can't tell
I
color.
mean, but
No, but you can't tell
Davidson,
color.
Davidson,
So
let's not
he
go-
thought
let's
he
not
thought
go
he
there.
was painting in color, and he was literally just painting in like
But-
gray, like blue and green the whole goddamn
Okay,
time.
think about it though. Think about it. Okay?
What? No, that's a fact.
I have
That- I
ruined this
disagree with
interview.
it. I
It's
disagree.
a
I've
fact.
ruined this
I disagree
interview.
with you. You know why I disagree?
Fuck that.
Okay, fuck that.
Beanian is
this guy-
interviewing
okay,
you.
this
and
guy-
I
okay,
interjected,
no,
and
s-
he can't say
okay.
Well, you're not allowed to interject because you're not even over here. So fuck it.
technically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, can I continue?
It's a, if you wish, yeah.
I really do because okay, I just want you to remember his earliest work. You know how fleeting light is changing, and he's like
Who again?
Monet's work, right?
Fuck Monet.
Are we not talking about him?
I thought so.
Okay,
Okay.
so he saw light. This guy, when he was painting, he was, his eyes was like fucking maybe 2020, man. You know,
2020 is a good thing.
it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You're a little bit off the angle. That's just perfection. So he saw that fleeting moment in the impressionism, right? And he grow old. But as he grow old, I think maybe what you mentioned is like later in his time, you fucking paint. You know what? This is red, like this blindfold. This is red. You paint. You know what? You wake up, you open your eyes. That's a fucking surprise work.
Yeah.
Really, right? Like, because that's you've done it. We've been talking about. By the time me and Adam met the Marwa School of Art, he's the only person like he's absolutely aware about art movements. There's so many different the abstract expression, surrealism. There's so many.
For the first 2 years of going to art school, so I was a head case, talking to myself, sitting in the corner. All the teachers loved me. Every single one of the students would like fucking bully me, like crazy. And I was commuting an hour and a half in, an hour and a half back for a 3-hour class 4 times a week. And then year 2, I met Ben, and Ben's just like this quiet guy, and he's like sitting in the back of the class, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. And I felt like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here either. So we just started to talk, and we go for smokes. I remember there was a day like Ben was doing like this great fucking sculpture that I think like actually got traded and sold like 5 times while he was trying to like get
That's
money to
true.
pay rent or whatever.
That's true.
But he had this concept where he had like a wooden box that he made on like a platform, like a little not like a box, but like a kind of like a swing set would be, just like the double hinge on the one top. And then he hung like a circular object and then an apple in the middle, and he called it New York City.
Yeah, that's
And the teacher freaked out. Teacher freaked out about it. And it was just like fucking apple. And she's like, well, where'd you get that? He was like, oh, I went to the grocery store.
You know what? Can I talk about it though? Can I talk about? That was in my point of view. That was the greatest work. You know why?
That's art.
That was great
That's
work,
art.
but the thing
my
was
concept,
you couldn't preserve it.
You know what? Because Don Dale is exceptionally influential teacher in my life, who actually gave me the right,
Don's
the freedom,
awesome. Don's
the freedom to express myself in 3-dimensional work. I thought that sculpture was like,
still need one of those?
that you
Just had one.
chisel out and that's it, No. And I present something and she was like, Ben, okay, your idea is great, but none of the students is going to buy this because they're going to say it's trash. Because I'm thinking about like minimalism, man. Minimalism, like, and Adam knows that was my first like fantastic. It was like it's non-objective. Later on they say non-objective. Bennett Newman's work and stuff like that. That's pre-expressionism. Like it's maybe post, but it's pre.
Well,
That's the element, right? Like
it was
you have
postmodern,
one
yeah.
rectangle, blue, and that's it. That's done. That's work.
One of the weirdest fucking things
So-
is explaining to students about modern art because it was in the 50s. And they all ask, well, if it's modern art, isn't like right now modern? And you have to explain like, no, modern art is already like 60, 70 years old, I'm sorry. And then they're like, well, is it contemporary? And it's like, no, not really.
They don't understand
So-
the term mod.
Well, yeah, like so they ask like, well, it is now modern art? I'm like, no.
This can
Just
can I talk about?
It can't be.
Adam Davidson.
Modern
Let me talk,
modern
man.
art is old art. What?
Okay. This is very important. I went to University of Ottawa to study. Carleton University to study industrial design, right? So the first class, besides the first year, right? You have to take maths and shit like that. But and that one of the industrial design school of industrial design. That's fantastic, man. Is that this is an introduction to industrial design. So the guy, he has a PhD from Scandinavia in modern art, on industrial design.
Those chicks know
And
how
he
to
goes
fucking
like,
get with it too.
it's funny. He said like, my friends would come to my house and I show them like one of the chairs. There's so many artists who made the chairs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember now.
Mm.
And he was, oh my God, that's modern. I'm like, that's been like 7 years ago, right? Like, I mean, even it's like Second World War, right?
Yeah.
Let's think, like,
Old,
all the European
old,
fantastic
yeah.
artists came to United States, right? All the fucking architects, the painters, it's Duchamp.
Fuck, that guy
That,
was
that's
awesome.
fucking
Oh.
contemporary of Picasso.
Duchamp explained. This is mind blowing. He explained that people were asking about if he could ever create perfection because he was such a novel artist, right? Everybody figured like, oh, this guy, if you give him a concept, he can do it or whatever. And he was saying that like perfection can never happen because art is in the third.
Battery's dying quick.
It's in the third dimension. So if it was to ever be perfect, it would have to be in the fourth dimension, and that's impossible.
Mm.
That's fucking
I
incredible.
believe that. I believe that coming. I don't know what it means, but you know why I believe that? Because he has in the Cubist tradition a painting of a woman descending stairs.
Futurism, but it was cubist, but it was pre-cubist.
But maybe futurism is what, right? Yes, because
Well, that's
from futurism, what I remember the Bartolini or some one of the sculptors
Yeah.
is walking. So as you walk, like the camera cannot find you. Like you're blur right in that motion because
Be nice to have- be
futurism
nice-
is about technology of
It'd have been
racing
nice to
cars.
see that model, because I bet you everybody would want to fuck her.
You know what I love about that even futurism is that when the camera didn't find you yet, when you're not materialized, because I am very much influenced by Alberto Giacomatti's work, and one of the pivotal moment in his
Right.
life that changed
Painter,
how he
painter turned sculpture. Wasn't
I
it?
think that's
Yeah.
true too, but brilliant for right.
Yeah. What were you saying?
And he said that he is invited to do the Venus Biennial, right? That is the greatest place to be.
I think still
And
on?
he's sitting down and having.
We're gonna die any second.
Yeah.
Anyways, can I finish this?
Keep
Yeah.
And he's looking from like sitting down, having a wine.
Wrap it
and
up though. Wrap it
so
up.
they
Wrap it up.
in a distance. Everybody looks like Adam, No, Adam is coming. I'm sitting down waiting for him.
Yeah.
But
well,
as they
if
materialize, the
everybody
image
looked like
change.
if everybody looked like me, that would be a nightmare that I've had 100 times.
That's why.
and
That's why
I
it's very interesting. Then
I almost like shit myself in my sleep.
Okay. Fuck you.
Well, come on.
One of the
I'm
greatest.
just being honest, right?
Okay,
Could be a web
okay,
series.
if we see,
Wow.
Yeah,
if you
it could
see,
be a
if
good
you
one.
see the drawings that he does,
Yeah.
you have to wait a little bit for the picture to come to your eyes, and that is magical, because he draw deep. That's why he's like everybody's everybody until you really happens in your eyes. So
Before it dies, can you just grab that painting for the end shot?
yeah, please. Yeah. Adam, why don't you do it? Yeah, that's it. You have to lift it up, bro.
Thanks, everybody. All right, you can shut it off.